preseason training in Green Bay, and one name is being repeated in the locker room with a respect usually reserved for veterans who have been with the team for years. But that name belongs to a player who just a few months ago wasn't even a guaranteed starter. An injury opened the door. He never closed it again. I'm going to tell you exactly what's going on in there, because what Jonathan Gannon is designing for the Packers' defense could completely change how this team plays in 2026. And there's a detail in the middle of all this that practically nobody is talking about yet. Before we get started, if you want to understand American football in a simple way and support the channel, check out my official ebook for just $7.99. If you're on TV, scan the QR code on the screen. If you're on your phone, the link is in the description and pinned comment. And don't forget to subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Before we continue, leave a like and comment below. Do you trust this new defense? Let's go. Javon Bullard stepped in as a backup after Nate Hobbs was injured last season. Simple as that. But he seized the opportunity and never gave it back. Now with Gannon setting up schemes with 3 safeties on the field at the same time, Bullard has become a wild card. A chess piece, as they call it there. He moves, covers, blitzes, does whatever the play calls for. And more people on the team are talking about him as one of the franchise's top breakout players this year. But the story doesn't end there. While Casey Nixon and Carrington Valentine remain sidelined with injuries, someone needed to seize the opportunity. And a second-round rookie from South Carolina decided not to wait his turn. Brandon Colley has been practicing with the starting lineup on plays with the ones, and what he's been showing is alarming. In bubble screens, he's quick. In blitzes, he's already converted sacks. There's a real and increasingly strong possibility that Colley will start the season as a starter in Week 1. A rookie, a starter, in Green Bay. Are you beginning to understand why this defense is being treated differently from the last ones? Now pay attention to this next name, because it's all about patience. Lucas Van Ness continues to show up, practice after practice, with consistent plays. He recently deflected a pass from Jordan Love right on the line of scrimmage, in front of his own offensive teammates. The work behind this is clear, transforming him into a more complete pass rusher, one who doesn't rely solely on the bull rush to reach the quarterback. And here's the point that few people have commented on so far. Van Ness will be the main name at the position in the first few weeks of the season until Micah Parsons returns. This immediately changes the map of who will be pressuring the opposing quarterback. And there's a name that came from nowhere, literally. Anthony Campbell, undrafted last year, arrived from Seattle without any fanfare. 2 meters and 1 centimeter tall, weighing around 140 kilos. He's hitting passes at the line of scrimmage, fighting with his chin up for a spot among the 53 players on the final roster. Anyone who's followed Green Bay for a while knows that this kind of story, the guy nobody expected, usually leads to surprises on cut day. Xavier McKinney continues to be treated almost as a commanding figure in the locker room. His leadership in the secondary defense has been compared to the communication of a military unit, the Navy SEALs to say the least, and he's already recorded the first major interception of training camp. He remains, honestly, one of the most underrated players in the entire NFL. And rounding out this first batch of names, Chris McClellan. With Devontae Wyatt and Javon Hargrave still out of practice, he took advantage of valuable repetitions with the main team on the inside defensive line, justifying, play after play, the investment the team made in him in the draft. But there's one piece of the puzzle I haven't told you about yet, and it could be the deciding factor in the fate of this entire defense in the first few weeks of the season. Jagger Burton was selected in the 5th round, surprising many on draft day. However, he possesses exactly the kind of versatility this team values, and his chances of competing for the starting guard position as early as Week 1 are very real. There's another rookie drawing attention, but in a different way. Matthew Golden, a receiver from Texas, doesn't make those flashy plays that get highlighted. He does the dirty work. He converts 3rd downs, secures 1st downs for Jordan Love, exactly the role he played in college. And the volume of opportunities he's been getting in practice is no coincidence. Subscribe to the channel now, because what's coming next is about a player that almost nobody is talking about, and maybe they should be. Jordan Morgan is the Lucas Van Ness of the offense, a former 1st-round pick still seeking affirmation. And the best news about him, honestly, is precisely this. You hardly hear about him in practices. When an offensive lineman disappears from the headlines, it usually means only one thing. He's doing his job right. Everything indicates that he's quietly on his way to becoming the starting left tackle. Now, Jayden Reed. With the receiving core finally healthy, he had the standout play of the recent practice, catching a short pass and running inside for a touchdown. To the house, as they say there. He'll play the F receiver position, circulating in the slot, passing through the backfield, receiving many plays on the move. The idea is clear. Create imbalances that the opposing defense can't cover. And at the helm of all this is Jordan Love. His fourth year as a starter and the consistency he's been showing in training camp is something else. Matt LaFleur uttered a phrase that has already become a hot topic among fans. He's going to let him cook. Let the guy play without constraints. And the expectations surrounding him now are for a top 10 quarterback in the league. I need to tell you about a name that might be the best kept secret in this entire offense. Tucker Kraft, tight end, is projected to easily surpass the 4.5 touchdown mark in the 2026 season. And that projection isn't a guess. It comes directly from what he showed in the final stretch of last season. Now put all of that together in your head. A revamped defense with versatile pieces, rookies fighting for a starting spot even before week 1 begins, a quarterback being given free rein to grow without restraint, and a tight end ready to explode with production. This isn't just any training camp. This is a team rebuilding itself piece by piece, based on patience and the right talent in the right place. And here's the point that really matters. If these pieces fall into place the way they're falling into place now, the Packers aren't just entering as another competitive team in the NFC North. They're entering as a real contender, a truly real contender. Turn on notifications, share this video with anyone who's also a Titletown fan to the core, and stay tuned because the next few weeks will be crucial. Will this new generation be able to restore the Packers' glory days, or are we just witnessing another training camp full of empty promises? Before we get started, if you want to understand American football in a simple way and support the channel, check out my official ebook for just $7.99. If you're on TV, scan the QR code on the screen. If you're on your phone, the link is in the description and pinned comment. And don't forget to subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers.